You know, it's a terrible thing to live in fear. Imagine how frightening it would be to know that there is one person or more out there who intends to hurt you or do something even worse to you. And there are women in the downtown Eastside who know that terror and live it every day. These women are victims of a special type of criminal. He is not addicted to drugs, doesn't live in poverty, and doesn't care about the community. He cruises into the downtown Eastside in high-end vehicles, and he preys on the most vulnerable of his residents. The women of the downtown Eastside have told us that what they fear most are predatory drug dealers who conduct their business with violence, torture, and terror. We have heard what the women in the community have told us, and we have targeted the worst of these offenders. I'm very pleased to tell you today that the streets of the downtown Eastside have just gotten a little safer. We have arrested a number of these predators, and more arrests are on the way.
This crime group was believed to be responsible for supplying drugs to the downtown Eastside and have been identified as victimizing marginalized people in the downtown Eastside. VPD chose to target these individuals based on intelligence that we'd received that they also had a significant propensity towards violence.
On the heels of Project Tyrant, we further analyzed and identified a more sophisticated group operating in the downtown Eastside. We targeted that group under Project Rescue. We determined through our analysis that this group were preying on the most vulnerable, the addicted, the ill, and women. The reported violent activity that against women and the vulnerable in the downtown Eastside range in spectrum from common assault to some of the most severe torturings, beatings, forcible confinement, people being held in cages, people being stabbed, extreme violence to a lot of it actually is to get people, the higher ups in the drug organizations, to get the marginalized people through violence to deal drugs for them.
And everyone is with us to watch right now. The progress that we've been getting and rates that I've been getting back from the women, it's actually helping them. And with me being out there almost 24/7 keeping an eye on all these girls, some of these girls are starting to come out in the open. They're starting to come forward. Some of them are terrified. They're being traumatized. But the more support that I can give them, the better we can do. Better that I can do is try and keep these sex offenders in jail and not let them out with parole.